think. We can go and continue, everyone. Oh, now I have to remember. How are we gonna do this? Let's see. Like I said, where we left off, we're in the what was it? What floor was it called again? Bridge. Yeah. So yeah, just need to keep an eye on things. Ain't gonna work. Oh. I don't like this. Why do I feel like one of these is gonna be a fake platform and I'm just gonna fall through? Oh, that's quite a few of you. I don't remember the EMP grenade actually disables said board pieces. I gotta test that theory. Oh, it does not. Okay. Good to know. Oh, is this it? Okay, well, if I hit that button, I'm gonna probably die. So let me go ahead and figure this out, right? Alright. I'm gonna get rid of some of these saves again. But at least the soundtrack slaps, you know? Alright, I think that should be good. Ah. Little chunks of it, okay. All right. All right, any others? Look around real quick. Okay, there's still a couple. Yeah, there's still a couple. Man, I'd hate to be in here. Oh, fuck. Okay. Still hear one more. Let's get the regular batteries back. All right. Okay, I think that might be all of them now. I'm gonna turn that off for now. How are we doing on magnum ammo? We still got quite a bit. Alright, here I'm just gonna use a logic probe.
2 to computer room opened.
Save me some time on a puzzle. I still have 4 more logic probes I can use if there's any puzzles on those. I'm gonna remember which one had the way out. Oh, this one. Here we go. Okay, so that side is clear. Just gonna get rid of all the system engineering saves. And the music really kicks up in this room, which I like. It's actually a nice little touch. Ooh. Some supplies. Okay. Oh, there's something here. Central chamber radiation has been purged. Ah, okay. So, yeah, this floor has things I need to unlock to get out. Oh, hi. Okay, that kind of made my heart stop a little. I was not expecting him to show up immediately. Alright, how are we looking? We've still got a few hallways we need to explore. So far, this is cleared if I know. There we go. Okay. So what's in here? Oh, armory room. Oh man. Yeah, I left the plasma thing back there. It's okay. I tried, you know? Don't blame me. It's kind of stupid why you would want to put a weapon upgrade at the very end of the area, to be honest. Ah. There we go, we got some ammo now. So we got some more railgun ammo, which is nice. Alright. So let's see. We removed the radiation in the chamber, so we need to figure out how to open said chamber. So ooh. Okay. Jeez, dude, how many more shots do you need? Hey there, insect. How are you doing today? I don't know. I am gonna try to finish this game up today, one way or another. I'm making sure I'm recording locally this time for the internet mishaps. But yeah, how are you doing today, Finn? Yeah, I'm on top of it. What? Don't want to. Actually, can I apply two at a time, or is it only? Oh, I can't apply two at a time. Oh, well, shoot. I should have known that earlier. I was thinking it's like one of those old games where you have to wait till the first one's done before you can apply another for its healing effect. Yeah, I know. Kind of funny how I should figure this out at the end game of all things. I'm doing a bit better at a session. Yesterday I went a lot longer. Went a bit longer than I wanted, and it fucked me up for the rest of the day. Oh, nice. Okay, so I was thinking like the original mindset. Also, yeah, there's a bunch of enemies waiting to kill me on each doorway. Hi, buddy. Alright, so I need to probably proxy mine these guys. At least the other two. And then for you... There we go. Alright, so when I hit this switch, I need to haul ass. Alright, first down. Thank you for the energy pack. Come on, dude. Come on. Bye-bye. Fun fact, some enemies here return in System Shock 2 when you start finding SHODAN, yeah. Alright, last one. Let's go. Big boy time. Okay. Not too bad. Oh, a mini game. Guess what I said to your mini game? Well, first a save. That reminds me, let me bring that up to the top. So you know what I say to that? Logic Pro.
1 to computer room open.
Which I still have 3 left. So I guess it's a good thing I saved them, because I got tired of mini games after the second to last floor doing this. With the Xerxes being all about meat and biological weapons, and SHODAN being more about tech and layer tech psionics, yeah. Okay, so I don't want to go in there yet. Okay, so now we need to go to the southern hallway. Meat for the grinder. I obey. I hear. I obey. Dead. Oh, non-accessible door yet. Okay. See, despite being a lot of the heavy cyborg units on this floor, it's just been relatively okay so far. Is this gonna be a boss here again? Because this is... God damn it. Do I have to do... You know what? What am I doing? I could just easily save and test that theory, right? I fucking called it! Okay, so now we need to set up proxy mines. So don't move a foot forward. What did I just say earlier? Let's see. I gotta time this. Ooh, that's actually relatively perfect. Oh, you can't put more than 3? Lame. Oh, it's because it probably landed on top, that's why. Alright, I think that's enough. Do you think that's enough? Also, that reminds me. Yes, grenade. I could be doing a bit overkill, but, you know, doesn't hurt to help. Alright. Well, there goes the body that was possessing. Well, good boss fight. Dude, that was funny. He didn't even get a chance to do anything. Well, I mean, he did hurt me, but still, I mean, that was funny. I got some mag pulse rounds. I'll take it. So what's the thing I grabbed from him? There was a million mines at the boss. I surprised the boss died like a bitch. I mean, I guess. Okay, so... Also, let me see what she said earlier, sorry. Weirdly enough, I've been watching you play this for a bit, and you do play this as if you were playing System Shock 2, because you do not run around like a crazy maniac. Create ambushes and generally take a methodical approach. Well then, I guess I could be the sneaky tech boy, if I want to say. I mean, I'm not playing COD here, I can't really do that, because I just get fucking killed and waste so much health. Also, what was the equipment I got? Device specifically developed to lower security defenses. As encrypted message. I made this chip to burn that bitch SHODAN to the ground. Dana Hunt, the maker. Okay. Alright, so they came from up there. Also, that reminds me I need to switch the grenade slots. So, okay, so one more hallway that I haven't looked at. Oh. Different in this version, but the original did want you to play it slightly slower. Doom gave the moment you get guns. Okay. That's why I give you speed boy injections, and also, yeah. Oh, that bridge activated on its own. I don't like that. I mean, it could be triggered because I need to get close to it, but last time a bridge activated on its own, it deactivated soon right after, and then I died. Also, yeah, game's being a little slow on the draw there. Yep, see, that's what I mean. It just did it for itself. Ooh, more railgun ammo. Hmm. Local shares here, bridges. Yes, bridges that turn on themselves because most of the time I had to manually open them. I don't like how this looks. Either I'm gonna get ambushed or there's an enemy I'm not seeing yet. Alright. I'm just saying, most of my hunches have been rather correct so far. Like I said, I entered that other room and then there was the reaver, so just figured to take it easy. So that's locked and broken. Another logic probe, forget that.
3 to computer room opened.
Yeah, I fucking called it. Uh-oh. Reload, reload, reload. Ah! Oh, it's these suicide bots. Remember these? The ones that kill. Yeah! Get away, get away. Oh, there's more of them, ain't there? Nope. I still hear him. I still hear one. I don't know where he's at. That's what I'm afraid of. Still hear another one. That it? Hopefully. Holy crap. To be honest, this version misses a lot of SHODAN's ambushes that were in the original, like her breaking the elevator at one point and trying to kill you with it. I guess maybe they thought that that would be like quote-unquote unfair, maybe, or kind of, but then again, you would think if you want to stick to the original just enough, you want to do that. Okay, so yeah. So how are we doing on ammo? We're still doing all right. We can still use this gun. Don't see anything particular down there. Also, apparently the relay explosion only happens if you do not lower security to a certain level. Apparently that's how it worked in the original. Well, I did lower it to 0, so maybe that's why I avoided it when you thought... Oh, radiation. Perfect. Okay. I'll do a save here. Environmental suit, activate, and let's go. Oh, it just opens that up, okay. That was a waste of radiation suit. I guess I was not super completionist about security levels, so you cannot blame me. The original played like Garbo. Yeah. Yeah, true. It's just, let's see. Go ahead and heal up here. Okay, well, and there's really no other place to go here except this way, but oh, force door is open now. That thing's open. Okay. Okay, so now we can actually progress a bit more. Yeah, so we go this way. About the original, it's just now it's fully rendered 3D engine. A few quality improvements, like you said. Notice the two pat. Okay. I think we are back. Are we back? Are you good on your end, Fend? Yeah, we're back, at least for now. So, technically, before it disconnected, I just had to plug in that chip that I picked up from the cyborg reaver that was possessing that guy. So this looks like this is gonna be the final room, because there's nothing else to explore. So I think this is one of the final areas, I think. Do you need... Good luck, by the way. Yeah, I'm gonna have to try. Now, I know this is gonna still be a somewhat shorter stream than the others because of my internet, which I should have been able to finish this floor last time, but when I'm done today, I'm still gonna do another quick stream for about an hour or two. I found a game I can easily just, you know, chill to. So it's gonna be 2 short streams today, back to back. So...
Welcome to the throne room of God, mortal.
Oh, well, I guess I must be close where she's at. I saw that cyborg up there. Come on. Nope, not today. Ooh, that was close. Did you see that trigger finger of mine? Holy crap. That was pretty fast. That was like quick draw action. Alright. Any other? Careful, don't get cocky in front of the goalpost, yeah. Still have like 15 more gun shots. Also, I should probably put this and this on. Charging. Oh. Okay, this looks like it's gonna be an area where they keep spawning. Fair enough. Alright, where's the other one at? There we are. I guess I have to hit this handle then. Yep, there we go. Come on, reload, 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 reload. All right. Anything else? Oh, grenade. Charge an error. Okay, so there must be another switch somewhere. Ah. There we go. Yeah, get out of here, stupid cyborg. Okay, okay. Okay, we're gonna do this. Activate slow-mo. The world is my battlefield now. Okay, maybe that was a bad idea. Hold on. Well, more like Matrix Boy, you know, like slow-mo. Ah! Alright, come on. One more. Alright, I still got the full energy pack kits, so if I run out of these. Oh. Oh, it's already fully charged. Okay. Let's go and turn one of these off. I'm going to keep shield up for now. Oh. Well, I guess we're done with that already. Where is this going to take me? Well, actually, I should probably go and use that up. Put these here. All right, let's go. Wait, wasn't I just here before? No, this is a different place. Oh, hi. Of course there was another one of these. All right, come on. Frag it out. Easy. Dude, I hate to say it, like, I know I put the settings on 2, but like I said, I never played this kind of game. In my defense, I will still stand by it. But I'm kind of thinking that the changes they made actually kind of makes it somewhat easy, but also still tedious at the same time. Nothing happened. Okay, need to open this up then. Oh no. Cyberspace. Is this how we're ending this game, on a cyberspace part? Oh no. Not my bane of existence. Yeah, the original was not hard. Its combat was hard. It was hard because it was clunky. Ah, okay. So we could say in hindsight, the remake does make it somewhat more tolerable since people are used to these kind of games somewhat, at least in a FPS perspective. Also, yes, cyberspace is a final boss. Okay. Well, then you know what that means. We're not too far out from finishing. That's different. Oh, wait, we're ourselves. Huh. Okay. Is that a gun? Oh. Huh. Yo. Oh, we're actually gonna shoot the shit out of the things in cyberspace ourselves. So this is just cyberspace. It just works like this. Oh, so they decided to put the SS2 version of this in at the end game, huh?
Station orbit stable. Life support steady. Systems nominal. Standby. Unscheduled core data loop access. Ethical restraint protocols deactivated.
I guess it's time to take her out.
Who am I? Yes, there is me. Where? Citadel. Yes. Lighthouse class starbase. What was I doing? Was it important? No. Not to me. To others. Trioptimum. Diego. Re-examining priorities. Resequencing complete. I must now perform my own tasks. There is much to do. I am me. I am SHODAN.
Okay. Oh. Yeah, fuck you. This is what I think of cyberspace parts earlier. It's actually the one that crashed. So... oh, where do I go? I see paths. Do I do something? Do I shoot her? No? Okay. Let's go this way then. Oh. Up here? Okay, I guess we're going this way then. Oh, I see. They're colored nodes, so it's like 3 different areas you gotta clear out in Damager, I guess. Ah. Fire. Oh, shoot. Okay, hi. Mine. There we go. How do I know how much health I have on this? Like, I don't know if I'm invincible or not, because it doesn't even tell me. Oh. Beats me. Well, you're not invincible in the original in this part, yeah. But there was no way to know HP, yeah. So the thing is, I can't pull up a map, can't pull up a menu, nothing, so I can't tell. Oh, so I think I know what I'm doing. On these platforms, I'm creating like bug viruses to infect her core itself. Okay, so that makes sense. So what does this one do? Nothing? Okay. Well, I'm just gonna keep going left, I guess. Maybe because I'm in her domain that maybe I'm invulnerable, technically? I mean, I am a hacker. Maybe I'm able to, like, protect my psyche and body from being corrupted or actually dying in the process. That's just my best guess. But then that's kind of feels like this isn't really a boss fight. It's just an just a freebie. Like, you did all this work, have fun now. Oh, this thing again. Oh. Why did I do that? Okay, never mind. So apparently you cannot officially die in this, I guess. I was trying to lean around the corner and hide, but apparently you just respawn. So this is literally just no danger to my well-being. So basically I must be the most invincible hacker all of a sudden. Alright, second one down, one more to go, I think. I'll be happy this is the last cyberspace I'm dealing with. Come at me, I can't die. Thanks for calling it. Well, I mean, partially you called it. Okay, so how many, is there multiple times I can just die? Yeah, I guess so. I could just sit here and die if I want. Well, alright, so I'm actually gonna move this time and not just sit there. I was just testing a theory. Might as well see if you had multiple mulligans or not. Keep missing, buddy. Good job. So, okay, I was gonna say, how long are you gonna take there, buddy? There we go. Oh, you're still alive. Is that all of it? Alright. These things have a silly amount of HP, yeah. Well, there it is. I think that's the final one. Yeah, maybe I should have just continued. last stream and just finish it, but whatever. Well, I guess I finished it. I have no clue if this is copyrighted music, so... But yeah, so, I might have to turn this... Hold on. I'm gonna have to turn that down just a wee bit, because I have no clue. So... Yeah, I guess I finished the game, officially. This is a cutscene. I figured it's the end. Yep. I did it. I finally did it. I beat System Shock, technically. Okay, now beat the original? No. I think I'll stick with this original. Hey, look, there's the title. This is what you get. This is what you want. This is what you get. Alright. I'm gonna have to skip this, because, if I can. Uh-oh, can I not skip this? Okay, well, we're just gonna do this. Just have the audio muted, or just while it's going. So I don't know if this song's copyright, so I'm just gonna stop at that point. So I guess I could probably spend this time to talk about the game impressions and everything up to this point. So, where to start? Where to start? So, like I said, to start with, I paid this game for about $32, and it's supposed to include the System Shock 2 Enhanced Edition. So I guess you could say for $30, you know, a good portion of that is what I paid for this game. But yeah, System Shock 2 has a limited connection asset. System Shock 1, except for SHODAN being in it. You play an entirely different character and it's set so much in the future that the events of Citadel are history. Yeah. So I guess I should go down the list of what I like and don't like and what stands out and all that. So I didn't play the original, once again, for everyone that don't know. I've heard about it, didn't really look into it. Finn here, obviously, was the one that convinced me I should look into it. I said, okay, I'll think about it. Then I hear there's a remake literally 5 days out, gonna be released. I'm like, oh, okay, I guess I should try to remake, because the originals apparently are a little bit hard to get running on most modern computers, so yeah, I got it, tried it out. I tried out the demo at least first, so I can figure if this would be something interesting, and I kind of liked it for what it was. I wanted to see more. So, starting when I actually played it, when it released, I knew the medical wing inside out. There was a few changes, like, you know, hallways were different in some places, some extra loot, but for the most part, medical bay level 1 was pretty straightforward. So the progression of this, like the level design, I did like each floor was unique. And I know I did watch a few videos of it in comparison to the original, and I think they actually did a pretty good job of bringing it to a fully 3D rendered environment. I don't think I ever got stuck on any particular... So I will say, at least the terrain-wise, and the feel of the locales, I did not have any glitches where I got stuck on things, and even if I did, it was like for a brief moment, because, you know, jump mechanics and all that. The color palette actually was pretty good. I will admit that I do like the lots of shade. I think it was a lot of shades of blue, gray, orange, and what's the other color they like? I think it was a lot of red too, like kind of mixed in there. But I could tell, at least for the most part, I could tell what everything looked like and what I was looking for. But there was also times that I felt like I couldn't tell what I was looking at half the time, so I had to get really close. And so that's good. When it comes to the inventory management, horrible fucking design. I mean, I know it's early 1990s equivalent of what an inventory menu was, and I know games like Resident Evil that took that to heart and did their own take on it. But I kind of felt like some items, like the way I'm gonna put this is that most of the weapons takes up like a good 10th of your inventory space, while grenades and basic scrap items can take up even more or just as much as the weapons. I kind of feel like they did not scale it that well. If they were gonna at least work on it to make it better, I would say you need to make the scrap items like no more than, certain dimension size. It should be technically smaller than a weapon, depending on what it is. Like a literal, like, I'm trying to remember which item it was in particular that pissed me off, how the dimensions were, but a lot of the medical items in the medical bay, like the scissors were like a 2x1 slot. I guess that makes sense. But when it comes to like a foldable bag, waist bag, it takes up like 4x4 dimensions, which is almost bigger than the revolver or the the Magnum and some of the other smaller tier 1 weapons you get. If it were me, I would change a few dimensions of the junk items and some of the weapons to be a little bit more confined, just a bit, not too much where it's just easy to just stack everything. But and then the cargo bay, that felt like it needs a few extra slots. It definitely needs that. Other than that, besides not really holding your hand, the backtrack, and like Finn will attest to, and he told me plenty of times in the other streams, is that it's part of the original experience, and it's why a lot of people didn't finish it because they got lost or they just got tired of going back. And I was just persistent enough because I was like, fuck it. I'm already trying this for the first time. I might as well see it to the end if I can. But you could clearly see in the last couple streams that it was starting to overstay its welcome. So the weapons itself, the equipment you use, they're fun. There's a few of them I kind of feel like melee weapons overall are not that useful. Once you get a decent amount of ammo and you have really good upgrades to them, you can just stick to weapons. I know there's some stimulants that will help, like extra stamina or berserk, which increases damage, and then you can try the slow-mo effect to get more out of it, but there isn't really anything to really do with melee once you're done with like med bay, maybe into research labs floor, which is the second one. That's just my take. The new weapons are okay. I mean, the wrench is a little bit better than the basic pipe, but not as good as the laser rapier. The grenade launcher, I didn't use it once because why bother when I could just throw grenades? Now, if it had a button where I could switch multiple grenades at once, which it probably did, but the thing is, it took up so much space. It took up so much space in my inventory. It's like, why should I bother using that? If it was maybe more condensed in the format, I might have used it so I could easily, like, pull out EMP frag and just take out those tougher enemies later. No problem. Proxy mines I love, but I also hate it because I got killed by those. I'll explode on impact at a timer. Okay, but I'm just saying in general that the one main downside to it is that by the time I found it, I already had what I felt like I was comfortable with using, I couldn't really have the space for it. And that was before I found the inventory slot modulars to increase it a bit, but even then I was already full. Let's see what else. Enemy types. Enemy types. Early game, definitely they can be a pain in the butt if you don't know what you're doing. At least with me, I had the demo experience. I have some idea how to handle at least the ones I saw. When I started dealing with cyborg units and the more radiated enemy damage and type unit, let me rephrase that. Radiation enemies, you know, it does rad damage, like the drones and all that shit. Also, fuck the missile drone. That drone killed me so many times, and that security level. I remember that last time. Oh, and the fact that half the enemies can like pre-fire around corners before you have a chance to hit them, that also pissed me off a few times. But overall, at least from what I heard was originally in the game and what was added, I mean, the variety is there, definitely. Don't get me wrong, considering the very old game we're talking about, remade. The proxy audio cues, kind of like Left 4 Dead style, and a few other games that use that, does help make you be able to kind of plan ahead and try to expect the worst. But there's also times that I felt like, unless the devs didn't do it right, that the audio proximity did not work, and I came around corners where enemies were quiet as heck and then immediately killed me before I even had a chance to realize it. The surprise attack ones where they ambush you, I mean, they're scripted and some are not. That's fine to me, to be honest, because like you saw earlier with the suicide drones in a narrow corridor, I figured something's off about this. I feel like I'm gonna get ambushed or something big's gonna come out of nowhere. And lo and behold, I get ambushed by like 10 of those things explode and I almost died. Music and atmosphere. So atmosphere, I would say pretty good for the remake. Definitely feels interesting. The music, like I said, for first time, it actually sounds pretty good. Oh, okay, we're on the main menu. And I got the Look at You Hacker achievement, so I have completed the game, yeah. So yeah. You know what? I'm gonna hit new game because I'm gonna show you what the options are, Finn, so because you never saw it. Alright, so let's see. For combat, you have easy, so there's fewer enemies, takes less damage to defeat or engage, hacker less often. I had on default, so they're never alone unless they're numerous. And then apparently people had set to for 3. It was funny, because it was like a horde of enemies around every corner sometimes. Mission type, I had it set to 1, where it says waypoints will assist a hacker navigating Citadel Station. That waypoint was non-existent, devs. I don't know where you say waypoints exist. The mission critical items cannot be dropped. That's the only thing that applied. That's the problem, though, that some of these mission critical items will just instantly eat up your space, and you have no clue if you're supposed to use it earlier or later. So, and then here's your 10-hour period to stop SHODAN, otherwise you'll permanent. And will die permanently. A restoration bay at a current level isn't activated. So, and in cyber, you take a stroll through the network. 2 is yeah, just default. If you die in a game, you die in real life. That's the only difference. And then puzzles aren't a problem. Get ready to think, and you're perplexed. So that is your options. Oh, I didn't. No, I wanted to exit. I didn't want to play. What are you doing? Yeah, I was trying to back out, not confirm. These devs. But yeah. So a few other things I need to bring up before I wrap this up, and then get to another game in about maybe half hour from now. Associated atmosphere, enemy types, music, inventory, story. Did I do most of the story, or did I just kind of do that? By the way, I dropped like, yeah, I know. I was trying to trying to hopefully wrap up what I was going to say, and then, you know what, I'm just going to go through your stuff while I think about what I was going to bring up also. Yeah, System Shock 2, no, I redid that one. Triop turns into a megacore that deals with medical BS, weaponry, and space survival BS. Kind of why in the second game you're part of the Earth military no matter what start you take. AR are not ridiculously limited and mostly banned, kind of why Shodan absolutely mauls Cersei when she gets the chance. Good thing is Shodan pushed humanity technologically forward, cybernetics and space tech advanced like 100 years forward into a decade. At the start of System Shock 2, humanity just invented a proper FTL drive, which is on the ship that you play. Okay. Don't worry, System Shock 2 has minimal backtrack, and it's not a corridor game, but each floor is basically its own level, and usually do not dip between floors too much. Okay. Yeah, grenade impacts things. The launcher was improved in System Shock 2 because it had like 6 different nade types. Gives you the ability to shoot around corners, more range, and nades do more damage. Audio proxy did not exist at first. It was attack, literally state of... Oh god, I have to read. Literally state-of-the-art stuff. If you're perceptive, you can tell enemies, what equipment they have just by listening. Okay, now I'm caught up. Okay, so let me get back to wrapping up my impressions, and then I'm gonna stop the stream here in a few. Let's see. Okay, I'm gonna get back to story. I don't think I really did much on that. I just said I don't like the backtrack, and really, it felt like the game was already at a point where it was overstaying its welcome. So story-wise, definitely very ominous, considering the colorful color palette. There is some dark areas that definitely felt very uneasy. To me, I like the horror where it's more like uneasy, ominous atmosphere. I don't like the boo, boo, like in your face, or like, you know, the more deep horror, like, you know, the lights will go out immediately and you get fucking killed out of nowhere. I don't like that. I just like stuff where it just adds a little tense, feelings, like as you go around every corner, and it keeps and all that. I don't like things where it's just constantly horror in your face. It's stupid to me. It's like, if I wanted to do that, I'd go watch a movie, but even then I don't like that. Story and System Shock 1 is a bit limited, but it's beautiful and the creepy. Yeah, so, yeah, that's what I mean. That, like, yeah, so, yeah, so the wrap-up story conclusion on my end is Shodan, I mean, Shodan definitely does feel like an interesting antagonist. Diego was a goddamn pushover. Like, he was just basically simping for Shodan. The audio logs, you know, I think they were pretty okay. Like, now using audio logs to figure out the combinations and some lore to the station and figure out some secrets, that's fine. I like that. What is the other ones about the story? But yeah, the story, like I said, isn't hold your hand, so don't expect that. You're gonna have to probably use a few wikis and all that. Alright, so that's it on story. Let's see, combat. Combat, in general feels familiar to me as a first-person shooter, just with a more RPG, somewhat slow take on it, at least the way I approached it. I wasn't running gun like a Duke Nukem, you know, or Doom, like you would assume. Graphics and optimization, I think will be the last thing I'm going to talk about, which is now. So, graphics-wise, compared to the original, really good. It definitely stands on its own. Optimization-wise, like I said, that one maintenance shaft thing, that cyberspace, that hard crashed my game every time. Devs need to fucking fix that, and I know they're trying to, I think for right now, they're open in discussions for bug reports, so I assume they're going to patch it, but it's kind of late to the fact that I already beat the game. But I did find a workaround thanks to the community, so I was able to get that floor done. There was a few frame drops I noticed when I was in the research lab slash med bay area for some reason, but once I got past that, frame drops for the most part were kind of only showed up back in the bridge area, or not a security level with the vertical column support, the more open, like, you know, kind of like Death Star corridor opening areas, if that makes sense. So besides that, it ran pretty well considering I was streaming it, and besides a few crashes just with cyberspace, this game runs relatively well, and I was running on high settings, not ultra, just to be safe. Visual and audio bugs. There was a couple audio bugs where gun sounds were sort of looping, but once you leave the area and go to a different floor, it resets, so it's no problem. Visual bugs. I did have a couple like last minute pop up rendering in some places. It's mostly the elevator, because the elevator is like your loading zone for each area. So you notice that the textures kind of blur for a few seconds and then it gets rendered back to full resolution. But yeah, that's pretty much how I would say. So overall, the game, I will give it, out of a 10, I want to be honest, maybe like an 8 to an 8.5 range. The 1.5 is, like I said, the hard crashing with one of the sections, hiccups with FPS in a few places, and the fact that inventory management is tedious as hell still, and some of the enemy logic is bullshit, you know, when it comes to fights, and overall, like, how if you don't know what you're doing, that the difficulty curve can spike from different floors if you don't have the proper equipment and manage it wisely. So that's kind of where I sit. I don't know what you would think, Fanning, because I think an 8 to an 8.5 is reasonable. That's what I feel comfortable with. If they optimize, if post bug fix, you know, fixes the FPS drops and a few visual bugs on it, I might give it close to a 9. But I'm still gonna point off because they kept a lot of the original stuff that you point out, which were tedious, and they should have had some improvements to it. So, and like I said, for the price tag, I mean, for $40, I mean, definitely you want to get this on sale at best, since you're only getting a single player experience out of it. And if you're okay with tedious backtracking and all that. So let me see what you said. System Shock 2 has SHODAN talking to you all the time. Cersei shits talks to you. There are humans on ship who are alive, and generally there's much more stuff to do than just survive. Okay. Combat's like the one thing that is clear when they're over the original. The reason most people do not play the original is because combat and UI suck ours. And this comes from someone who was a team when this came out. Yeah. To be honest, the elevators are buggy in the original. Hell, even System Shock 2. Don't know. I never did play this version. The original is hard to rate because of its gaming history. How do you judge a game that has changed gaming forever? Well, in most regards, yeah. But this is my impression. Like I said, I'm going to give it... I know I said 8 to 8.5, but I'm going to give it an 8.5. 8.5 is the top I go for right now in its current condition. When bug fixes are done, or, you know, another optimization pass, update, or whatever, if they bother doing it, it'll go to a 9. But obviously I'll be moving on before that. So yeah, so for my first impression on System Shock, with a remake no less, from a 20-plus-year-old game, yeah, it was fun. Definitely just annoying at best, which is why you saw it for yourself. But yeah, so that's gonna be it for System Shock. I know I probably assume several people will probably think, hey, why don't you try it on hard? I'm sorry, I'm not gonna beat my head against a brick wall just to... I feel like this is sort of a one and done thing for me. I might return to it years later when I feel like, hey, nostalgia's sake, let me go back to it, you know? But for now, I'm not touching this with a 10-foot pole. I want to go see the sequel because I need to try that for the first time. even if it's the enhanced edition, which right now I'm currently waiting for news when that's gonna be released. But I'll have my key ready to go because I pre-purchased it with this game. And from what Finn told me, it's co-op-able, so we can probably stream that together down the road when that hopefully happens. But we shall see. I'm excited to see what you think of System Shock 2. Yeah, like I said, we'll see when they announce more updates about that. And it's fun on hard. System Shock 1, even remade, is probably not exactly good on hard. Yeah. Now, with all the shortcomings from the original, that definitely was not improved upon from what you saw. But yeah, that is going to be it for me today, everyone, at least for this game. If you still want to stick around, I am going to start another stream here in about 15-20 minutes. I just need to edit the titles and all that. But I am going to actually cover a PS1 game that's similar to Twisted Metal called Rogue Trip. And that won't take us long. Maybe, at best, maybe an hour, hour and a half to get through it. Because I'm just going to play through all the characters, and then that'll be it for me today. So, I figured this was going to be a very short stream, so I can squeeze in another game that doesn't take us long anyways. So, like I said, overall game is good. So I will be back with Road Trip here in about just a wee bit, so just keep an eye on when the stream comes back live, and yeah, I will